It's very important that the girls win for their group number because this is our last competition of the season, our final nationals. I want the girls to win. They have worked too hard. They've come too far. We need a winning number, and they need to pull it together. Remember Lake Tahoe? The gorgeous lake, the beautiful mountains, how pristine, how beautiful everything was. That's why I took you there. I want you to walk on stage and be that same vision. So when those judges look up, they go, if the tops come up, do not freak. The judges have seen it all. Believe me, they're all in show business. You've seen one boob, you've seen them all. Hey, no.
So Kurt comes in the dressing room, and Abby doesn't even let his foot cross the threshold, and she's like, you, out, I need to talk to you. And I'm just sitting there thinking, oh, well, for once, it's not me.
I don't want you near her.
Why?
Because she get her worked up. I've told you before, this is not the place or the time. We want to win this group dance. She's an integral part of it, and I want her to be focused. Why he makes her nervous, I don't know. But he was an athlete, he claims, and he did all this, and he knows everything. And I think he tries to give her tips that don't make sense. And he's rude to other people. So that is offensive to Maddie, and it gets her worked up, and she doesn't want to be embarrassed by her dad.
I'm not working my daughters up. How am I working them up?
You are.
How
And
am I
you are.
working
What
them up?
other dad is in that room right now? Not one other dad.
That goes to show you that I'm here for my kids.
5 minutes before she's supposed to go on stage, she does not need you in there saying something stupid.
What do I say that you think
she just gets upset.
She does not get
Yes,
upset.
she does.
No, she does.
I've seen her.
I know my daughter more than you do. Trust me. I know my daughter.
I spend more time with her.
You know what this dance has done to me and my family, don't you?
Well, you know what? You keep saying that.
It's
but I'll
true.
tell you what.
You haven't brainwashed her to live in fear?
I didn't need Melissa to be at the studio. She wanted to be there all those hours.
That's not what I'm trying to tell you.
She wants to be there.
I want you to know, too.
But when she wasn't at home with you making dinner?
You didn't make my daughters. You didn't make my daughters.
No, I trained her.
You trained her.
And I put
That's
her name
right.
on the map.
That's right. I will tell you this. I will do everything possible for my daughter to leave your studio next year.
I am making the sacrifices for his child. He doesn't even need to be here. She's great. She's fine. Everybody knows who Maddie is. And I did that.
Macy's not feeling the greatest this morning. I don't know if she's sick. I think she seriously is just exhausted. I hope she can pull through this because Macy wants more than anything to dance the solo this weekend.
You're okay. If you have to throw up, you throw up, okay? She's gonna throw up, I think. If you throw up, we clean it up. It's that simple.
I mean, if she's gonna throw up, she needs to go home. Like, what about everybody else?
No, you
I'm
can't
sorry,
throw
but
up in a
that's
dance
contagious.
room.
Oh, it is contagious.
Ah.
Good morning.
Macy's throwing up.
She's not here.
She's in the bathroom. I think she's like throwing up.
If God gave me that mother, I'd throw up every day. Okay, let's go. Let me see what we have from the top. Hope you remember it. The trio this week, entitled Over and Over, is a contemporary piece. Now, the girls learned this dance months ago, so this should just be a refresher course for Chloe, Paige, and Maddie. Okay, stop. Paige, look in the mirror where Maddie's hands are. Why can't you figure that out? Why can't you look in the mirror and say, one of us is different? Paige, whoa. Where is that foot? In passe, coupe? Too old for these little corrections, goodness. I thought that putting Paige on top of the pyramid would build up her self-esteem, that would give that kid a shot in the arm that she needed to get her act together. Big mistake. I've had it with you.
What did she say?
You didn't show up for a whole month to take class. Your mother sits out there and screams.
You know she won't say it to me because she's a chicken. She has to say it to somebody who's 10.
You should have remembered that trio. Ridiculous. Hit play, make him do it again.
I've been with Abby since I was 2.5. She was my dance teacher, so I understand how she's hard on dancers. But as a mom, it's hard whenever you're watching your kid down there crying. Excuse me, Paige, can you come here, please?
She's done. Done. Stupid is as stupid does, and I can't stand it anymore. It's ridiculous. There we go again with Kelly. Bad parenting. Even a preschool mother knows you don't come downstairs, you don't open the door, you let the teacher handle it.
Why do you let her bother you? I just don't get it.
Just, who cares? Look at her and be like, who cares, Miss Abby? Paige is a sensitive kid. That's how I want her to be. And Abby flips out because she's crying. You know, she's not professional. Well, no, she's not professional. She's a 10-year-old little girl at dance class. Do you not want to do it? Okay. Get control of yourself and go ahead in. And if she says you're done, walk out and I'll walk in. It's not worth it. It's a stupid dance. If she tells you to leave, then say, you know what? Good. Give it to somebody else to learn.
Don't you let her
You're
win.
bigger than her. Not by size, but you're better than her.
It's your trio. Don't you let her kick you out of it.
All right, go ahead, Paige. Take a breath. This is your Paige. It's your dance.
I think Abby was being a little bit too hard for our trio rehearsals. I don't like when she yells at us because it makes us feel really nervous. And if we do it wrong, we're gonna get it.
Hollywood Vibe is 3 days away, so suck it up and don't leave again, because there's another kid waiting to get in here. Go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ding dong! Look! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 would be the second, not 8 and a 1, 2. This is a routine they learned 3 months ago. They didn't forget it, because they're kids. They forgot it because they're irresponsible dancers. They screwed up. They were supposed to practice it on their own. That is a waste of my time and their time. Chloe, don't cry. Be smarter. 8 means 8, not 9.5, not 10. 8. Can't count to 8? She's not even listening to what I'm saying. Think about Hollywood Vibe, because I can call them right now and try to get our money back if you don't want to go. Because I'm not going to go there and let what happened to that trio in St. Louis happen again. You're going to go and do your solo and be fabulous, and you're going to do your solo and be fabulous and screw the trio and screw the group? No. I want everything to look great. Do you understand? So you're done. Go ahead. Use that door. Goodbye. Was I politically correct? No. Was I furious? Yes. I want them to go home. I want them to get some sleep. They're yawning in my face. They're distracted. They don't know what they're right from their left. They can't count to 8. They need to go home before somebody gets hurt. Girls, I don't need the tears. You're 9, 10, and 11 years old.
Exactly.
Every kid makes mistakes. These mothers are enabling their children to make mistakes and not own them.
My daughter was at the top of the pyramid, and she's leaving the studio crying. This is why I say, the pyramid. Ooh, yay.
Are all the tears over?
School tomorrow.
What are all the tears about? I don't understand. Why,
You don't
why are
understand?
crying? No.
Because you're screaming in little kids' faces.
Little kids' faces.
Yeah, little kids' faces, Abby.
Grow up.
You grow up.
Abby's the best. The girls, they were just being taught the things that they forgot about the trio. It was no big deal. I think the moms need to get a grip.
You know what,
I
Abby?
wouldn't yell at her.
But be so lucky to have Chloe as your student because she's a great dancer and everybody knows it except for you.
I made her. I
you
know
did not
it.
make her. Were you pregnant for 9 months? I made her. You know what? You couldn't have given a about her for so many years when I sat up there and I told her what to do because you were too busy looking at everybody else.
Oh, who else was I looking at?
Oh, let me
Everybody.
Who else?
Abby does not put any value on any child in her studio except for Maddie, and those kids know it, and it is a shame.
Disrespectful.
You're like the definition of disrespectful.
Well, my mother would have came in and beat my butt when I couldn't count to 8. She would have been mortified. White trash. I didn't sign up for this. Hey, you know the show Botched, you get it, that somebody went in for plastic surgery. Now, I hope that in your lifetime you never have to have plastic surgery. All right, so this is like gauze. It's around you. You get it? It's not like a scarf. You don't really need to use
I know,
your
but you
face.
can't see my face.
I know, because we were afraid you're gonna ruin the dance with that face. The Bryn face, look. Look at me.
Okay.
Let's go. Understand the music is called Over and Over, so there's a lot of repeats in it. That's why it's good for a trio. Kendall, The music is just as important. Don't daydream over there. When I look at you and go, stop, you need to hit it.
Here's poor little Kendall, who needs practice and needs to work. She's doing your music. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm so upset that Kendall is spending all her precious dance time, which she does not get much of, sitting on the floor, running the music for 3 dancers. This is ridiculous.
Okay, let's go from the top and see what we have.
I can't believe it. What the heck did Kendall do, or I do, that she has to sit there now and do the music? She
threw
could
a
be in
shoe?
another room. Pardon me?
Threw a shoe?
Are you kidding me?
Well, but you're saying, what did I do or what did my daughter do? Well, you threw a shoe and your daughter still wasn't at the bottom of the pyramid. I'm pretty sure if I had thrown that shoe at Abby, my daughter wouldn't have even been on the pyramid. She would have been on the floor and Abby would have been like snuffing her out like a cigarette. Go away, Chloe, go away.
Catch this leg and hold it. 3.
Their time is precious. They have very little time. To waste it sitting around pushing a button for music is really a shame.
Kendall! Come on! Are you learning something by being in here? Yes? Because this is how a trio works. Do you see what they're doing? Play it. Right there.
The problem is I think if you interrupt this class, she's gonna be livid.
My objective is to get my child out of there and do something productive, whether it's dance, which is what I pay Abby for, or her homework.
I think it's gonna backfire.
I can't believe I'm a nervous wreck to talk to my dance teacher. I should not have these feelings. I should be able to go down and have a conversation with her without all kinds of drama, but I know it's not gonna happen.
All right, play it. Right there.
I was thinking maybe Kendall could be more productive, doing her homework.
She's the swing for this number.
It's been an hour, Abby, that she's been sitting on the floor.
She's helping me.
Abby, I want her to dance. I don't pay tuition for her to be out here sitting on the floor. I want you to teach her to dance. All those things you said to me yesterday, she needs to work on her stretch, her this, her turns. Why are you not teaching her? Why aren't you helping her with this?
Well, because I'm choreographing a trio, Joe.
Okay, so how much longer do you think this trio's gonna take? Because it's been over an hour now.
She yelling? Jill's yelling? She took her 900 voice off for Abby now.
She flushed that down the toilet.
She doesn't do it anymore.
No, yeah, she does. She still says, guy.
We come to dance, and sitting there is not dance.
Go. Jill needs to watch out. I'll tell you why. That kid of hers, Kendall, is adorable. I don't want to see anything bad happen to her because her mother's not playing by my rules.
I'm not putting up with that crap anymore.
Okay.
After looking at Macy in the number, she looks out of place, especially standing next to Nia, next to Kendall. She's so much shorter, but she just is kind of little kid-like. And this is about being a sister wife. This is mature subject matter. Macy, 25% it was your dancing, but 75 it's just your height, honey. You just look out of place with these guys.
What are you upset about? What's going on? You're complaining about Macy.
She said it was my height.
You're not even that much shorter than Bryn. There's like a couple inches and that's it. She blends in fine.
No.
She's a couple inches shorter.
She doesn't blend in.
She needs the opportunity and deserves the opportunity to be. She's not
She
gonna
doesn't deserve anything. You earn your way in life. You don't deserve to be in the dance. You earn your right to be in the dance.
She is earning her spot to be here. She has got time and time again.
You do not belong with them in this number. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I am not putting my name on the line for your kid. Period. Shut your mouth. The group dance did not win the overall. I thought for sure with the level of difficulty that they were gonna win that, and they didn't. Hey!
Hi.
Did you see that gold on that stage? It just...
Gorgeous.
I didn't think it had it all together at the beginning of the week and sing on stage.
Oh, they were fabulous.
I have to admit,
They looked like they were in a show. It was great.
It was really good.
Don't your stomachs get full eating crow week after week after week?
I thought the number looked great on stage, but maybe if you did more group turns, made it so dynamic. I just think that this group of kids were not all used to their fullest potential. Maybe Maddie was. I know for a fact Kendall wasn't used to her fullest potential.
Jill is certainly not learning from her mistakes. She comes at me in a combative way, rips on my choreography. Jill, butt out, follow the rules, and let me work with Kendall.
You were all excited to give her a special part, and there was no special part. She did what everybody else did, and less than some.
I think Jill's idea of a special part is everybody else stands on stage and poses, and Kendall dances in the middle. Jill, Kendall is a beautiful girl. She picks up very quick. Does she need technique? Yes. Do all of them? Yes. That's a growing process. It takes years to develop.
And I don't think you should run your studio like that.
I produce employable working dancers, not competition kids. You need to keep your eye on the ball in the big picture.
What is my big picture? Every weekend, do I have to look forward to coming, dancing behind Maddie and Chloe, and never being put in a trio, never doing a solo? I get nothing, Abby. You're telling me look at the big picture, and I am, and I don't like it.
I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with her. It's gonna all shake out in the wash for Kendall. But I don't know if she's gonna make it that long because that mother is out to destroy her.
Give her a solo, Abby. Let her do a trio. Give her something.
Don't worry. I have something perfect in mind for you. Now, we are going to Energy Dance in Highland, Michigan. And I know for a fact that the Wicked Witch of the West and her crappy little apples are gonna be there. You are the reigning national winners for Energy Dance. You cannot walk in there this weekend any less. That evil, conniving, purse-swinging troll is going to be there this weekend. I want to send her home crying. That's what she deserves.
There's a dance teacher in our area whose kid up and went to New York City with him while he was in Boy from Oz. Yeah. Stretch it out, stretch it out.
How are you?
Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here. John is a brilliant, brilliant choreographer. He's a great guy and one of my dearest friends. You know what, Kathy? You can try to hire every friend I have, but when it comes down to training kids, you suck. Love you. Okay, let's go, come on.
Abby sees John and she's all happy-go and lovey-dovey. But I know that it's a big facade. She doesn't want to show that it's bothering her. But I know, I'm in her head.
I'm a little concerned with this routine. The girls just don't look tight. Don't pull your heads forward on that fan! They need to win. We need to go out there and beat Kathy's boys.
Think of what you're doing. Feet, feet. Don't rush the music.
The duet was great, smashing success. But I have other things on my plate right now, and that's the group dance.
You have to feel each other there. You're always off.
We are going to go out there and we are going to win or die trying.
Go, let's go, let's go, let's go! Come on, come on!
There might be Candyland, but there's no Kathyland. She's a pimple that needs popped. That's what she is.
Entry number 124A, Machine Line, you can take the stage.
We're catching dreams from the everyday. Street life. Our efforts way outside the city lights. Our minds beyond repair. But faithful pressure gives us anything but the right to go. Our minds are just machine lines. Our minds are just machine lines.
to break out the broom because a clean sweep is coming our way.
Kathy's group dance is exquisite. And I think for once, Kathy is really giving Abby a run for her money.
I have to say it. The choreography was brilliant. But my girls better go out there and give it the old college try.
Entry number 122 may take the stage.
They need to represent the ALDC. They need to win.
Is it the only night you cried 'cause I lied? And it's putting me down, and it's alright, it's alright. I got the blues alone. I will just complain again and again. I got the blues alone, and and all the time again and again.
I thought that my girls on stage were fresh. They were pretty, they were clean, and they were wholesome.
All right, we have the Energy Junior Small Group top overall high score. I'm gonna pause for a moment and let you know this is the only score of the day so far that received an absolute perfect score. So,
I feel that our group dance was outstanding. It was absolutely beautiful. We might just pull out a perfect score.
drum roll please. The top Energy Junior Small Group receiving a perfect 300 is entry 124A, Machine Line. And who do you guys dance for? Take a bow, guys. Congratulations.
Our girls had no chance of beating the boys. Their choreography was amazing, over the top. When you put 4 boys on a stage and they dance the way those boys danced, there was no way we were beating them.
I don't know what's gonna happen with my girls, but maybe the reincarnation theme is gonna hit home. Maybe next week they'll come back as amazing, talented teenage boys.
How can we get there? Because Kathy's gonna keep coming after us.
Jill, are you really asking me how we can get there? I mean, talent is definitely God-given, and I've seen some really talented kids, and they've thrown it away. So much talent. Time will tell how the kids turn out. Hi, how are you? Hey!
I decided to join the party. Anybody have a broom? You may have one. Does anybody have a broom?
For the clean sweep.
You know what? You know what, guys? In spite of your loss, you did great today.
Oh, Kathy.
This week, it's gone too far. She got her hooks into a choreographer that is a friend of mine. I didn't appreciate that. I don't have time for people like that in my life. She is an embarrassment to me and probably to her family as well.
Now, Kathy and Abby, are you two gonna kiss and make up?
No.
What about the water that she threw at me?
Abby, you've been back and forth, both of you. Let's mend
You know what,
the situation
sir?
here.
I'm sorry, but you don't even know the beginning. Miss Kathy had a bunch of kids that don't even take from you anymore.
That's ridiculous.
You never produced anything. Anything.
You make an ass of yourself, and they know it just as well as everybody
Well,
else.
I sleep at night.
I do too. You think I lose sleep over you?
Do you think I've given up my whole life in all the organizations that I belong to deal with that piece of crap? No. She is dirt under my feet. She hit me, there's no going back. The minute she struck me, she left the room. She doesn't even walk in my circle. She does not live in my world.
Hey.
Hi, Ab.
I love that you have cute boys working for you always.
Oh, I love how you do that to your hair. It looks like rollers, but not. So when you take it out, it's all, your color's great. Here we are at dance. Everybody's ready to go. Abby's not ready. She's got curlers in her hair. She still has her pajamas on. It's midday now, mind you. We don't have time to waste.
Are you coming to play?
No, I'm not working anymore. So,
oh, golly.
there's
Listen.
ongoing incident that needs to be addressed.
I know.
It has nothing to do with the routine.
They have to dance because the show has to go on. I mean,
why?
I know Abby is overextended. She's got a ton going on. She's dealing with legal issues that could land her in jail. But this is not fair to our kids. Which Abby is gonna show up? Is she gonna be happy and wanna teach?
So, Tay, put the turn in. Got that?
Is she gonna be mad and sit in her bedroom?
Get out of here!
Which Abby is gonna show up? We're here to see through what we've started. You can't go out on the bottom. You have to go out on top.
All right, let me ask you this. Can you find a way, Jill, in that little brain of yours, can you figure out a way to completely discourse the federal government's perception of me holding $170,000? How can you fix that? Well, that's what needs fixed. These mothers have no clue. I was not put on this earth to be at their beck and call for their daughters. I have problems of my own to deal with. And sometimes they have to take priority.
So what's the problem?
The problem is that there's no respect, none, for the damage done.
Okay, but we did not do that. The girls did not do that. And that's like what's taking like the brunt of it right now. Let's go do the dance. Let's go do the pyramid. Who cares?
I have a right in this country not to work for you.
You know what? Do you want to go to Debbie Allen's studio? That's the other option.
Okay, that's fine.
That's fine with you?
That's not gonna make you happy.
Leave, go.
So if you don't want us here,
We just need to find another place.
We're trying, Abby.
Why don't they go to her studio?
We are ALDC right
We
here.
are here. But you keep
We're
pushing
here
everyone
and
away.
we're here for you.
Go.
These kids love the studio.
Can I tell you something? I'm gone. To hear Abby say we should leave is a slap in the face. We don't have to take what Abby's giving us. That's not the dance teacher I signed up for.
Honestly, Abby, we want to be here. I know those moms want to be here. Abby, I think you should come out and be with your kids. So we'll give you a minute, and then we'll see you in a little bit. I know, it's hard to see you like this. You shouldn't have to be like this.
You know, we love you,
And
Ab.
you're strong.
You know?
Then walk away.
You'll get through everything.
Then walk away.
Abby's been with all of our girls since they were minis. I know deep down in her heart, she really doesn't want them to leave. I'm hoping that if we give Abby some time to collect herself, she will want to come out and teach our kids.
Is she dressed or? You know what you looked like at about 7:10 this morning? That's what she looks like right now. Just not ready for the day.
Can you guys have a seat just for 1 minute? Okay, so Abby didn't want us here 2 weeks ago. She has said how many times, I don't want to be here, I don't want this, I don't want it. How would you guys feel if we went to a different studio?
But why would we leave our studio? This is our studio. Like, when we go to competition, our back is going to say Abby Lee, and we're not even...
Because she doesn't want us here.
Did she say that?
She did.
Tomorrow, if we get here and the doors are locked, that will mean she doesn't want us here. What do you guys want to do?
If we don't have a teacher that wants us, let's go find a teacher that wants us. We have Gia.
Maybe we should rehearse somewhere else because we already started to dance and we have a competition and we should be prepared. And we don't want to just keep on wasting time.
Just want to dance, so same.
We sense their frustration, their questions. They just want to dance. And a true dance mom is not going to sit by and be passive. We have to take action and do what's in the best interest of our girls.
Hi, you've reached the Debbie Allen Dance Academy.
Hello, this is Holly.
Are you guys excited to be here, or are you a little apprehensive, or?
I think Abby left us really no choice at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, back and forth and back and forth. Is she coming? Isn't she? You know what? I think we made the right decision. I really do.
Yesterday was a tough day for the team, and we tried reaching out to Abby even today, and she's still refusing to work with our girls. I'm happy that Debbie Allen is opening her doors to us because the ALDC right now is not the right place for our girls. And right now, our girls need a place to rehearse and to work.
Abby's here.
Is she?
Yeah.
She showed up. Let's go get her.
Let's go get her.
Oh, you didn't get your hair done?
I did get my hair done.
Oh, sorry.
I got my roots done.
Well, rehearsals have started, Abby. Are you gonna come inside to do rehearsals?
Hey, Debbie Allen does not need my help. She has it. I don't.
Well, Debbie Allen's not here. We just used her studio.
She didn't choreograph anything. She just talked.
Well, but we didn't ask that of her.
Abby, I don't think you should be in the right to call anybody lazy at all.
Well, Abby, did you come all the way to sit in the car, or are you gonna come in? I mean, you did fly here today, right? Are you gonna come in, or is this the plan?
I came to go get my eyelashes done.
See, I told you. Let's go.
I'm gonna get some lipstick on, and I'm gonna.
I'm not talking to her anymore.
We'll see you in there.
We'll see you in. Just being obnoxious.
Why show up to sit in your car and eat lettuce wraps? Seriously. Stay in your hotel room and do that.
Why leave LA with all the best hairdressers in the world to come here to get yours done?
That makes no sense. Nor does it make sense to be sent as a team to go to another dance studio either to
Well,
train.
just yesterday, Debbie Allen was there. She was engaging. She was giving corrections, giving praise.
The kids were wide-eyed, like listening, hanging on her every word.
The Abby that I knew would speak about dance in very similar ways as Miss Allen did, but it seems like money has somehow corrupted her, so she's only fixated on the money and not the artistry.
Yeah, she's lost her passion. Her passion now isn't dance, it's the almighty green dollar.
Hello. Ooh, it stinks in here. What smells in here? When you first walk in, it's like. Where are the girls?
Right there.
Okay. Hello, girls. Hi, sweetie. How are you?
Good. I was like, who is coming in this door? Kendall, where are the earrings? Where's your costume?
Kira came through with the costumes. They look great. They work perfectly for the number. So despite no support from Abby, we do have costumes.
Perfect. Okay. How we doing, ladies? Good? Okay. Okay, but, okay, stop. Back up. Wait. It's the shorts are all different, and it's blatantly obvious they're all different.
Abby, that's all we have. I think we have to make it work.
Put the black leotard on, and then put the crop top over the leotard.
At this point, Abby is picking apart the costumes because she is so mad that we took matters into our own hands.
Wait a minute. What if we put that burgundy skirt on underneath the suspenders, but over the shorts? Look in here and see if there's shorts. Yeah, take the leotard off, put the new shorts on. I don't care how they fit, just put them on.
Honestly, the costumes are what, 5 points of the dance? I mean, why don't we focus on the dance itself rather than the costume?
I pride myself on making my dancers look good on stage.
Well, you know what, Abby? This could have been done days ago. There's no need for this.
Okay, well, if you don't feel your child can dance and handle all this pressure, it's okay. We can reblock it.
Nope, that's not my point. My point is you were not here to do your job this week. We all know it. I'm just voicing it. And I think the girls want to dance, and now they're getting sidetracked because you're focused on this costumes instead of the dance.
Whoa! You are making this whole costume thing my fault.
It is your fault. You didn't bring costumes. You didn't show up to do your job. You brought costumes that have booty shorts that you can see every line in. They had black on. They looked great. You're messing them up and flustering them. No one else is. You are, because you don't do your job. stupid. You don't even know what you have.
Abby is upset and angry about our costumes. Well, newsflash, we're angry that you can't show up. We're angry that you can't get dressed. We're angry that everything else is more important than these girls right now. The entire week, Abby has not been around. We had to go to a different studio. We had to get our own costumes. It's so important that we rise up and we can prevail through any of Abby's erratic behavior.
Entry number 75, well-oiled machine.
This has been a really tough week for everybody involved. I just hope and pray that the girls are not affected by Abby's behavior. They need to get out there and be perfect and win. Kids, they've been put through the ringer this week, but the well-oiled machine worked. Went on stage, did its job, and it drove off. They were great. I just hope it's enough to win here in Arizona.
And the first place goes to entry number 75, well-oiled machine.
I'm so happy the girls won first place. We're in Phoenix. This is a hard competition. They won with Gianna's help and the mom's support, not with Abby's help. Abby, we did it without you.
Girls, congratulations!
Congratulations. Why am I here? I didn't need to come.
Don't you think you should lead by example?
No, I don't. I'm not a dancer. I don't pretend to be one.
I didn't ask you about that. I asked you about not showing up to class and then showing up and eating lunch in your car while the kids are in there working. That's not a good example.
Well, do as I say, not as I do.
Abby is too stubborn to admit she is messed up.
And our top scorer, scoring a perfect 300. Goes to entry number 37, Blush and Bashful.
A perfect score. Woohoo! Good job, girls. What happens after a perfect score? You go back to the studio and you keep training because that's what dancers do. Even a perfect score isn't always going to be good enough.
I thought her
Come here, give me a hug. You're so good. You're so good.
Thank you.
Oh, God.
You think we're good?
She was amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
I'm thrilled.
So, Abby, does Jane being a part of the perfect score help her to come back next week?
No.
Why? Why?
Because I'm just trying out different kids.
Oh my God, Abby, but what are you looking for? I want her to stay.
Jane didn't bring anything new or different. I think, it's kind of go big or go home. Jane's a dancer that is 13 years old, that's beautiful, that I can call upon. If Kendall's gone, Jane's not too far away.
You had the 6. Why would you want to get rid of anybody? The 6 that got a perfect score. Keep that 6. I don't know what else you could possibly want.
They got a perfect score. Was Jane the reason for the perfect score? No, probably not. She didn't pull my eye in a positive way or a negative way. But I think in time, Jane may end up on this team. But that might be further down the road.
3 weeks, we'll be going to nationals. I want us to be in our best position for nationals. And I think constantly switching it up and trying out new people, tryouts are over.
Well, I'm just protecting myself.
I know that, but we are protecting the ALDC LA too because we want to reclaim the national title. Like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for, Abby?
Well, obviously, it's not us. We got a 300 score, and it still isn't good enough.
No,